Joining us, quarterback Mike Wright. We'll go ahead and open it up for questions. Robbie, we'll let you get us started.
Hey, Mike, this is like the most points that Vanderbilt had scored against an FBS opponent since I think World War II. What does a performance like this, an all-around performance by the team, show about you guys in terms of the progress that you've made and signal to everyone else who probably was overlooking you?
Yeah, I think it just shows the growth of our offense. I mean, us just coming together as one unit, us sticking to the operation and controlling our operation. So just shout out to the offensive line. I mean, they played their butts off today, and I'm so proud of the Grease gang. I'm so proud of our running backs, tight ends, receivers. Coach Lynch dialing it up today. I'm just proud of our offense.
All right, Aria.
Yeah, Mike, after the first drive kind of stalled out, what did you see from Hawaii that kind of enabled you to really open up that run game?
Yeah, I think we just had to get first game jitters out. I mean, what you saw today was just a part of our operation and how we play, Vanderbilt football. So I think kind of just they were giving us the looks that we had prepared for. Of course, with a new defensive coordinator, they was throwing out just some different things, but we were ready for it. And so we just had to get our first game jitters out the way and then just go play football.
Chris Lee.
Hey, Mike, was there a play or a moment or a point in the game that you sensed things were really clicking for the offense, and what was that?
I don't want to say like necessarily like a single play. I just think, just as an offense, once you start stringing drives together and just catching the flow and catching the rhythm, one play that just sticks out to me is the long run that I had. If anybody goes back and watches it, go watch the block Will Shepherd had. And it was the loudest thing I've ever heard. I mean, but that's just the total effort piece and our offense clicking and tremendous job up front. But a receiver who's blocking downfield, and I always say this, if there's a long run, somebody blocked downfield. And oh my goodness, was that a block? So
we'll go back to Robbie.
Mike, AJ Swan got into his first college game. What'd you see from him?
Yeah, I was proud of Swanee. He went out there and I'll put it this way, we were just smiles all across the sideline. The kid is incredible, amazing spirit. I was just happy for him to get some touches. So future's bright for Swan. Future's bright.
Aria.
Mike, I saw that, you had Ace with you in your TV interview post game. What did it mean for you to have him out there with you?
Oh my goodness. I was just talking to Coach Lee about it, and the kid's spirit is amazing. It's electric. Like when he walks in the room at his young age, and he's been hanging out with us all week, and him and his mom. And so it's just been amazing to have him around. And so I saw an opportunity. I was like, oh my, all right, let's get him on camera. Cause he was right there with us the entire way too this week. So he needed a little
love. Gentry.
Yeah, Mike, the way this played out, it seemed to validate a lot of what you guys have been saying since the end of last season about this team's improvement, how you're better. What do you think it means for the team to win, but not just to win, but to win the way you did tonight, kind of making a statement?
Yeah, well, one thing, and I don't necessarily use validation almost, but just us growing. I mean, we haven't arrived yet. Our goal as this year is playing at the highest level as a team, and we still have strides to go. And so we're going to celebrate right now, but we still have to grow. We have to grow as offense, defense, special teams, and that's what we'll continue to do every single week. So.
All right. Any last questions for Mike? Yeah, Chris, we'll do one more.
Hey, Mike, when it started to go bad early, when you're down a touchdown, when you get a couple penalties that derail a drive, what's it like? Are there conversations among the players, among the offense, or do you guys just figure you don't need to have the conversation and you trust yourself to get it right from there?
Yeah, I think, when you mess up, you messed up. So, I mean, the most I'll do is just hey, flush it. Let's keep going. There's a reason football's for 4 quarters. There's a reason there's 4 downs when you go out there. So I'm like, look, flush it. Let's move on. Let's get back to how we are. So I don't put a lot of energy into it just because if everybody on this team was perfect, they would have found a way for us to skip playing college football and go straight to professionals. That's not, I mean, so.
All right, Mike, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys for staying up. What time is it there?
It is 1:57 in the morning.
Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for staying up. Anchor down. We really appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
Thank you.
No, awesome.
Thanks, Mike.
That's crazy. 157.
All right. We got safety Maxwell Worship joining us now. Robbie, you want to get us going?
Hey, Max, just kind of a simple question. I mean, they went right down the field on that first drive. What changed for you guys after? Because they really didn't do a whole lot. You guys did pretty well against them after the first drive of the game.
Honestly, I think it was just getting settled in the game, being able to handle their tempo, just getting adjusted really. It didn't phase us, honestly. Like we had early adversity early on in the game, but we've been trained and we've been learning how to fight back and overcome adversity. And I think we did a really, really good job doing that. It just didn't phase us. We just kept moving forward. We knew the game plan. We knew how to attack them, and we knew what they were going to do to us. And so just knowing all that and just continuing to move forward and continuing to make the tough decision to just move forward, I think that was really the adjustment, just learning how to bounce, like get over adversity. And that's something that we've been learning all throughout since January, really, even in spring. So, yeah.
Chris?
Yeah, Max, the play where you forced the fumble and get the touchdown, just walk us through that. And did you know you popped the ball loose right away?
So early on in the week, we had been game planning them. We knew some of their offensive formations. One of their big tells is running ace trips where they have a tight end in the boundary and then it's 3 receivers to the field. And so within that formation, they always run truck, which is basically when they just give the running back the ball to the boundary and then the linemen come over to try and just like fill the blocks and whatnot. And so knowing that formation and knowing what play was going to come, I kind of already had a know on where the ball was going to be. And so I literally just made the routine play trying to make the tackle. He tried to juke me. I got him in a good position to where my helmet was on the ball. It popped out. Honestly, when I first tackled him, I didn't know that the ball came out until the crowd just yelled after I wrapped him up. And then I looked up and I see Anthony running with the ball and scoring. So I mean, honestly, when it comes to the game of football, one of my coaches once said one time that like the ball finds energy. And I think we had a lot of energy just going into the game and even playing the game. And so I think luck was just on our way, was in our favor. The ball was really in our favor and the ball found us in a lot of different ways. And that's why we were able to score twice on defense through forced fumbles. But yeah, no, honestly, I didn't even know that I forced a fumble at first. But I mean, it was just it was a really good play, a really good tackle, a really good pickup by Anthony and a good score and just good defense all around. So doing our jobs.
Robbie?
Yeah, I feel like CJ Taylor had a pretty good fall camp. Considering what he went through with the scary car accident, how good is it, to see him get the touchdown there?
Yeah, I love CJ, man. CJ's grown a lot as a player from last year to this year, and to see like what he's done through camp come to fruition in just this game, and that's only just the beginning. Really, the whole safety group played really, really well this game, and I'm very pleased and just very happy with what we've done. We're not satisfied. CJ's going to make more plays. Derek is going to make more plays. Jalen's going to make more plays. I'm going to make more plays. The whole defense is going to make more plays. But yeah, no, just to see CJ make that play, I was so happy. I literally ran on the field with him. I didn't even know that he had the ball at first. Like he got the ball, started running. I said, oh, and I just ran to the end zone with him. But just seeing him make that play was huge, and it just made me happy. It made my heart smile just to see all the adversity that he's continued to battle through and overcome.
Chris?
Yeah, Max, was there a point in the game where you sensed that you really had them frustrated? It seemed like you got a good pass rush. You're causing turnovers. You're all over the field. Was there a point that you felt that the tide was really turning in your favor?
Honestly, I think maybe, I mean, really, it was that forced fumble in the beginning of the game. After that happened, I think defense kind of just said, okay, let's go. Let's not look back and let's just keep stepping, like really just step on their neck and just move forward and don't look back. I think that play really just got us ready to really do what we came here to do. And that was to make a statement. And that's what we did. So.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Max. We'll let you go. Get back to your teammates.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Appreciate your coverage. Thanks for staying up for those of you back